Well, y'all, the Democrats are about to do the single worst thing they could possibly ever do. And then on our side of the freedom equation, we would consider it the best thing that they could ever do. And that's before they start burning down buildings because of rumors of ICE purchasing, which turned out to be not be true. So now you just get arson charges. Man, it's going to be a fun episode. Everything's going to be linked in the description box below. I cannot wait to hear what you guys think about this stuff. And of course, if you are down with the mission of this channel, you align with the delivery of this freedom on the daily, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. We are saving the country together and dispelling propaganda in mass. All right, let's jump right into this, guys. Sometimes you just got to get right into the story, and this is going to be fire. And that was a bit of a pun because they're burning stuff down now. All right, you can follow me on X at Braden LOA. Of course, we are grinding over there as well, but let's get right to the hot part of the episode. So it turns out that a woman, I know, this is going to be shocking, a Democrat in the wild, a lefty, found out that a private warehouse was going to be, or was rumored to be being sold to the government for an ICE detention facility. So what does the obvious, intelligent Democrat in the wild do? Obviously, goes and burns the building down and creates arson. Why would you not commit arson? That's the most logical explanation ever. Yeah, watch this, guys. This, I don't need the audio. I'm just going to talk through it. So what you're watching is a little weird Molotov cocktail, the actual act of setting a building on fire. This is pretty intense. Now, why? You'd ask, and I dare say it's because there was a rumor that ICE was going to buy the building. So they would burn it down. Oh, look, there's some lighter fluid. By the way, don't do this. This is unwise. Like, spraying lighter fluid on an open flame is probably one of the dumber things you can do while you're holding the container. But anyway, you know what? The video doesn't exactly show intelligence. So, obviously, what every average, normal, of course, red-blooded, white, liberal, middle-aged woman would do would just be burn the building down. Because it is rumored that ICE might burn or buy that building and be housing illegal immigrants in it. Now, of course, they didn't buy the building, so all you did was just get yourself caught burning a building down on camera, committing arson like an idiot. But you know what? I'll be honest with you, with the other side, the other flank of her Democrats in the wild wiggling dildos around everywhere. I mean, like, and by the way, you can see previous videos. I'm not just making that up. That's actually what's happening. And now they're just moving into arson. Well, that's not even the worst part. The worst part is what they're lining up to do. That's just the hot intro, if you will. All right, guys, listen. I lose my ability to add rationale to this, because this doesn't make a lick of sense. I mean, even like a lick. 2028 Dem primary crosstabs. Tell me when you catch the theme. Black Dems, Harris, 61%. White Dems, Harris, 28%. Hispanic Dems, Harris, 51%. This is from 210. This was from 4 days ago. You guys are about to get a Kamala Harris 2.0 election. The Democrats are going to nominate her and vote for her for the actual presidential once she declares. And it's not just this. She's also doing a tour across the United States. Like, this is a thing. And the other thing that I would like to draw your attention to is Newsom is at 16%, 21%, and 15%. He's getting walloped. You know, the trombone hands guy. He's getting smoked by a woman who lost every single bit of the swing states, every single bit of the popular vote, every single house, the chair, the Congress, the Senate, the House of Representatives, the White House. I mean, the Democrats have perfected failing up and recreating stupid more than I've ever seen in my life. And I'm here for it because we're going to directly benefit from it. But let's keep on trucking. This is something else for the entire actual aggregate of the Democrat Party. 39% Harris, 21% Gavin Newsom. Kamala Harris is going to be the nominee. And a little bit of kind of out-of-the-box speculation. Excuse me. I was having a conversation with some neighbors, and they asked me, they're not overly politically involved, and they asked me, they're like, who's going to be the Democrat nominee? Because they know what I do. Right? I was like, oh, it's going to be Kamala Harris. And they're like, no way. That's not possible. I was like, oh, it's possible. she's front running by a long shot. They're going to start declaring going into the caucuses probably just after the midterms. This is going to be something you're going to see. And even they don't believe it. And I mean, honestly, do you blame them? Here you go. This is what they're now touting at the end of headquarters first week. You know, that big announcement they were teasing? You know, that one. It racked up 160 million views across platforms, added 300,000 new followers, and its posts were shared more than 500,000 times. She lost the popular vote to a Republican. She lost every single swing state. She lost the House. She lost the Senate. She lost the White House. Congratulations, you added 300,000 new followers. Y'all, I honest to God don't run out of things to say a lot, but this is probably going to happen. And then what's most likely going to happen after that is you're going to get a J.D. Vance versus Kamala Harris 2.0. J.D. Vance is at 52% in the Republican primary polling. Kamala Harris is at 39%. I can never tell you the future, and I can never guarantee you the future. But what I can tell you is the two front runners, one is J.D. Vance, the other is Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris has a history of losing and has never won anything in her life. J.D. Vance has a history of winning and winning everything that he's ever tried. And I'm going to be honest with you, Vance has the leg up big time in this one. Because what it's starting to look like, honestly, is going to be a Vance versus Kamala with a Vance Rubio with a Kamala token white dude. Probably Buttigieg or Kelly or Shapiro. Probably not Shapiro because he's got that whole like thing. But most likely that's what you're going to look at. So we are not only in a point where they are burning down physical buildings because of ICE affiliation. Now they're just going to burn down their nomination chances by going with Kamala Harris again. When you thought that the left, the Democratic Party, could not double down on stupid, they're angling towards doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down on stupid. Even Democrats whom I know are like, no way. Seriously? Please, God, no. Please say you're joking. Are you on Team Righty? Is that why you're saying that? Nope. The Democratic polling is what I'm showing you. This is a perfect motif for what the Democrats are going to do to the primary system. But they're going to get all those women voters who are setting things on fire. Y'all, at a certain point, you just got to take your gifts and just run with them. Because if Kamala Harris is the nominee again, it's going to be fantastically amazing and glorious. Because watching them try to destroy her going through the primary process is going to be hilarious. It's going to be a combination of she's entitled to this, it's her turn, she lost last time, she deserves this, she's a minority, why do you hate women? It's going to be the most amazing self-immolation you could ever imagine. And yeah, I made another fire joke. This is going to be one hell of a year. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm Braden. Later.